My dear friends, let's take some tzedakah, put it in the pushka, let's do it together. You know, it took the Jewish people a total of 49 days from Pesach till Shavuot to come to the mountain. They couldn't climb on the mountain, but they were allowed to go as close as permitted. Now, how long does it take to come back from the mountain? In fact, there's a saying by one of the rabbis, after Shavuos, he was asked some subject, and he says, "Ich bin noch nicht herab vom Berg." I didn't come down from the mountain yet. In other words, I'm still in that ambiance. I'm still in this state of mind of Shavuot on the mountain, of receiving the Torah. So just as it takes time to prepare to go to the mountain, we need time to digest, to internalize, to allow this message of Shavuot to permeate us, to affect us, to change us, to accomplish this which it's supposed to do, to make us into a new person, a new people. How long that takes, I don't know, but we're still in before the 12th day of the month of Sivan, which is all still connected to Shavuos, and where we still don't say Tachanun. So I'd like to just focus on one little, maybe detail about Mount Sinai. We started again the reading of the Pirkei Avot, where we introduce it, where it says in the first Mishnah, Moshe kibel Torah miSinai. Moshe Rabbeinu received the Torah from Sinai. And all commentators asked the question, he didn't get the Torah from Sinai, he got it at Sinai. So you should say Moshe kibel Torah beSinai. The point is, as some commentators explain, is Moshe Rabbeinu learned from Sinai, and therefore he received the Torah. What did he learn from Sinai? So we know that the Medrash tells us that before God came on the mountain Sinai to give us the Torah, all the big, impressive, wide, beautiful mountains, each and every one came to God and says, I am the one upon it would be appropriate for you to come and give the Torah. I'm the most beautiful. I have the most beautiful trees. I'm the biggest. I'm the tallest. Each one was selling their virtues, their greatness. Poor little Mount Sinai, a humble little barren mountain, didn't even feel that deserves even to go and ask for the Torah to be given on it. And God said, you are the one. Because of your humility. Because you think you don't deserve, that's why you really deserve. So Moshe kibel Torah miSinai, Moshe Rabbeinu received the Torah because he learned from Sinai the humility. And in fact, as we know, God says there was no other individual who was as humble as Moshe Rabbeinu. Now, a story which comes to mind about which an expression of humility. We all know of Rabbi Yisrael Meir Lau, former chief rabbi of Israel, chief rabbi of Tel Aviv, phenomenal orator, youngest survivor of Buchenwald. His story has been told and told and retold. But he tells a little story that as an orphan, alone, sad, as he was getting ready for his bar mitzvah, was a moment of happiness. He felt something special. He prepared his Torah reading, his speech, and I guess even at that time his speaking capabilities were quite obvious. But then it came Shabbos, no family to speak of except I think a brother and maybe an uncle, but the guests all Holocaust survivors, and those who really felt to participate at the bar mitzvah of this orphan. So he came to shul, ready to read his parsha, but it turns out that this particular shul had a Holocaust survivor, a certain fellow by the name of Reb Moshe. He would read every week. And that was his life. He had nothing else in life. And when the Gabbai went over to him Shabbos morning, that this week little bar mitzvah boy will read, he was upset. Nobody told me. Nobody informed me. And I already prepared the parsha, and especially this Shabbos, there's so many guests. I don't feel it's right to take it away from me. The little bar mitzvah boy overheard it. He went over to Reb Moshe and says, I absolutely want you to read the parsha. It's the greatest honor for me that you should read the parsha for me. I will have other opportunities. I'm still a young kid. But there, I'll have more opportunities to read the parsha. And he forgo his opportunity of shining for the benefit of this elderly man. And Rabbi Yisrael Meirlau says, obviously God paid me back. Since then I had a lot of opportunities to speak and to perform and to shine. The moment of humility brings ultimate greatness.